to cover here. One is the lies about PlayStation Network outage.
Stop with the excuses,
what people are saying.
Jimmy.
Two, how the PlayStation Network outage happened.
Stop with
and where
them
Sony servers are
excuses,
at. Do
Jimmy.
they own them or are they renting them?
We already knew this, man. This is not even a surprise. I mean, you guys out here renting games. Now you out here renting services, man. Games to one another W. You people have no ownership. You know he seethed it about this after he picked up his PS5 Pro. Y'all don't own anything. Man, stop gaming. It's done. Get your retro games that you need, man. Go to PC, man. It's over. You people don't own anything. This is what we've been trying to warn you guys about. But no, Game still don't know what he's talking about when he said gaming is going to pursue an all-digital future in live services subscriptions. You know, we thought GameStop was wrong about all this, but just to find out that I'm always right.
Stuff here, right? First, let's start off with the lies. And then some of these people may not even know what they're talking about, but I think it goes back to the physical media back here. Now, going into this post, the first post is Hunter saying, stop, man, you can play digital games offline.
Now, mind you, I have a PS5 Slim. I didn't use it for probably 5 to 6 months. And guess what? I couldn't play none of my digital games. It's either you want to take this stance from a fanboy or take it from a rational gamer as myself, man. I've had the same issue. I even told you guys this same problem also happens on the Nintendo Switch too. Okay? As well as Xbox as well. You people don't own anything. Don't fall for that rabbit hole like these fanboys over here with the beanie hat because it makes your PlayStation feelings feel better. Because at the end of the day, we all know these corporations don't care. Right? Like I said, man, I'd rather have somebody tell me all the negative stuff than the positive because then I can look at all the negative and see the positive within it. You feel me? These people are not going to warn you, just like they didn't warn you about everything else. I'm here to tell you that I had a PS5 Slim and I didn't use it for 5 to 6 months. For some reason, I went back and my games were locked. It was so bad that I couldn't even put the disc in the disk drive. I'm telling you. It's either you can take my word for it or you can take a fanboy's word. You know, oh, it never happened to me. Listen to what I said. I haven't been on it for 5 or 6 months. Okay? And I was locked out of all my purchases, including my physical ones.
Stop with the lies. And it's like, it's very true. The only reason you're going to get a lock is if it's a PlayStation Plus game and you don't have PlayStation Plus, or you're sharing your account with somebody else and you're not the primary, you're the secondary. Then you are going to get a lock. It just means you don't own the game.
That's not true because if you game share, I've had people game share off my account and they don't get locks. No, it's just that Sony, I think what they do, they put it on a timer, guys, and they give you an option to kind of use it as long, like probably, let's just speculate, let's say like 30 days. But after the 30 days is up or something like that, you have to do a resync again just so the lock can go away. I've had this happen. I have multiple PS5s, guys. See, this is what you don't understand. I've already kind of done this already.
SLMM comes down here and shows, scrolling through my digital games.
But that's probably because you play your PS5 actively, though. You get what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with video game preservation. Matter of fact, the Black Ops screenshot that I seen, everything else was locked. Those 2 games recently came out. So how come that was locked? Oh, Snap Games, I see what you're saying. Then why was all his other purchases locked? But the Black Ops 1 and 2 wasn't. That makes no sense. Didn't those games came out way before the other ones? That doesn't make sense to me.
Of them are locked 9 hours ago, still playable. This is the right picture. Remember we saw...
Oh yeah, it's the right picture because I'm a pony. Oh yeah, but when you see the locks on it, oh, now all of a sudden, it's you. Yeah, bro, you're a fanboy, bro. And this is why people have lost respect from this dude, because you go as far to do this. You feel what I'm saying? It's either you take a fanboy's perspective on the situation, or you take mine. It is what it is, guys. I've had this same problem, bro. Most of you guys only play on one gaming console. So, of course, you're going to give it that constant, what we call it, the online handshake, to get into the game. But this PS5, I didn't use it for 5 to 6 months. And I'm telling you this right now. I could not put my physical games in it. And I could not play my games that would happen to be locked unless I logged in back online. Now, I already know most of you guys ain't gonna do that, so when it happens to you and you think you're preserving your physical media, well, guess what? It's like the Switch with the cartridges and how it has flash memory, and if you don't put the Switch cartridge in the console, it gets wiped. You guys didn't know that about Switch 1 and 2 games? They started doing it with the 3DS, if I remember correctly. They didn't do that with the DS. So it's just like, you guys are not seeing this, man. You guys really don't own anything, to be honest with you, even when you have the illusion that you do.
Of your face. We kind of just got some inside intel right there. And if you go down, you can see this a lot. This guy is saying it right here. He actually came out and told people something. Here's exactly why PlayStation servers are down. Sony apparently doesn't own the servers. They rent them out, right? And don't have control.
Exactly. They don't have control. You see that? Man, you guys better make sure you support Amazon Prime. Then you got to keep that company alive because they clearly don't own what that's what I'm saying, bro. All your stuff is being at this point. You guys need to start being a little bit more frugal with your money, man. You guys are getting played, man. PlayStation getting played has no limits, bro. Like, when you see stuff like this just makes me not want to this makes me want to spend less and less money into this hobby. And you guys out here single-handedly buying Halo collector's editions, even though the game is not on the CD. I mean, at this point, man, this is really taking me out of gaming. Now, I know in regards to everybody else, this doesn't really matter. But in regards to me, I already have thousands of games to play, so I'm not really that desperate, to be honest with you.
The way we are renting the games we purchase is the same way AWS and Microsoft Azure are renting out the PlayStation Network to Sony.
Oh, games to one another. We already knew that. We already knew that. Microsoft and Amazon control your service. We already knew this. That's so funny that the same company that you guys hate so much is the one that's running your own service. Unbelievable, bro. Oh, it's really good to be a pony. Oh, yeah, we hate Microsoft. Well, if Microsoft goes under, so does your PlayStation Network. Yo, we already knew this, though. This is not a surprise. I think I've actually talked about this before. We already knew that Amazon and Microsoft Azure run your PlayStation Network. So all those people saying, we want Xbox is dead. We want Microsoft out of there. Well, there goes your PlayStation Network. There goes your servers. Let's hear it again. I love it.
Have control. The way we are renting the games we purchase is the same way AWS and Microsoft Azure are renting out the PlayStation Network to Sony. Interesting stuff right here, isn't it? We can
out here charging for Microsoft Cloud Saves. Microsoft giving it to you for free, and Pony's like, this is such a good feature. We're gonna charge our own audience, bro. You guys are getting played. Y'all are so stupid. Don't you ever hate Microsoft again. Don't you ever hate them. As far as I'm concerned, Microsoft is running your whole goddamn network. How dare you hate that company?
Click on this and really see what the guy has to say here. So first,
I don't pay for online.
Oh yeah, I have my headset plugged into my PlayStation at the moment.
Unbelievable, bro.
The funny thing here is that it's kind of interesting the way some of this stuff is actually working, isn't it? Let's go ahead and get this plugged up, guys. AG is just trying to show you some angles.
Exactly what's going on. Well, we've been complaining.
The only thing he was wrong about is the same thing again. You can play your games.
No, you can't. He's absolutely right. And some people do get locked out of their games. I've had it. Just because you too broke to own multiple gaming consoles like myself doesn't necessarily mean what you're saying is valid. You probably go on your PS5 every single day. You give your PS5 that online handshake every day. I have multiple PS5s and I did this test. And one of my like I said, I never had that problem with the original PS5 model. I never had that problem. Even when I didn't use it, I didn't have that problem. But who knows? When the disk drive goes out, who knows? You got to resync it back again. So that's what I'm saying. We all know things don't last forever. So regardless if you think, oh, well, I got my PS5 disk drive physical games. Bruh, you are stupid. At the end of the day, if your PS5 disk drive stops working, you have to put a new one. Okay, that's good. Then guess what? You got to sync it online again. That's what y'all not understanding. At the end of the day, you can lose your you guys are it's so embarrassing. You guys are putting all your faith in a PlayStation 5 or whatever disk drive to continue to work for 10, 15, 20 plus years. We gotta say that now, because PS6 ain't gonna have a disk drive. They're like, damn, games to you, right? And we all know that these products do fail at sometimes. They're electronics. They heat up, and that's what causes them to break down. No different than a vehicle. No different than an appliance that you have in your home. You people act like you ain't never had to replace a microwave or a TV or any sort of thing of electronics. That goes back to the N64 days, baby. Blowing into that cartridge and that console still works. You ain't getting that with these consoles, man. You're not getting it. You really think a PS5 disk drive is gonna last 10, 15, 20 years? Oh, but I'll just get another one. Oh, PlayStation 5 service is down. How are you gonna be able to sync it? Even if you had a replacement disk drive, this stuff is only good for right now, bruh. I think a PS4 you could jailbreak. I think a PS4 you could put a different disk drive and it'll still work even without the PlayStation Online handshake. So that right there is real physical, right? For the most part, it has a few problems, but that's real physical. Unless you didn't update it for the CMOS battery situation, that is real physical. This is not real physical. Physical died a long time ago.
Not owning our digital assets and fighting for digital asset rights. It turns out that PlayStation Network going down is because they licensed their servers through AWS instead of owning them.
Oh!
So the same way that we're being handed an option to rent our games.
Yeah, get mad. Get mad.
The same way we're being handed a license that needs to be verified is the same way AWS and also Microsoft Azure is dealing with PlayStation.
I heard what? Microsoft? Oh! Yeah. What you gonna say about that, Pony?
Clients.
Oh,
so this is
we already knew this though. I've already told people this. I've already told people that PlayStation don't run their own servers. But I like the fact that people are coming out there saying it themselves. Because every time I say something, nobody believes me. But go ahead, brother.
Coming from the top down. We're just at the bottom of the
What
chain.
are you pointing at your head? You never told people this. You never told people this. Hold on. Point at your head when he says this part. Hold on.
Our games when we buy them. The same way we're being handed a license that needs to be verified is the same way AWS and also Microsoft Azure.
Yeah, point at your head now. Point at that little eggshell of yours. Go ahead, do it. We're waiting. Oh yeah, you know he got mad when he heard that part. Point at your eggshell right now. Oh, I forgot. He just like an egg with no yolk in it.
Is dealing
he ain't
with
got no yolk
as clients. So this is coming from the top down. We're just at the bottom of the chain where we're receiving this treatment. But if you go all the way to the top, it's a continuous cycle. So not only do we not own the media that we're purchasing, but also PlayStation, the services that they're renting, if AWS or Microsoft Azure are having some sort of problems, can also just go down. So the way we're being called and the way we're being swindled, the way we're being fleeced is also the same thing that
PlayStation getting played has no limits.
It's happening to these corporations. Microsoft, Sony, I don't know what it is. If you guys are scared since the Lizard Squad days of being hit offline with all the crazy DDoSes that came up, listen, man. Buy your servers, open up your own data centers, and let us purchase our games and keep them and also play them offline.
This is a hustle. They're never going to let you do that because they're going to have an excuse as to why they can't honor any of your purchases. They're like, oh, well, it's not really us. It's really just Amazon. That's what it is. Bro, these companies have played y'all, man. Get your retro games right now, man. I'm not going to say this again. Get them right now, man. Stop putting your faith in the PlayStation 5. Stop putting your faith into Nintendo Switch 2. Stop putting your faith in Xbox. Stop it. Stop. Just like the Michael Jordan commercial. Stop it. You need help. You guys really need help. And I'm being honest with y'all because at this point, I don't know how you guys are not frugal with your money. Y'all just throw it out there thinking you got physical ownership, and you don't even have that. If your PS5 disk drive breaks, even for Xbox, you have to sync an Xbox online. If I had to get my Xbox service, let's say if my Xbox console decided to mess up or whatever, right? And I wanted to get it repaired, they have to make the repair and then have to resync it back online. What do you guys don't understand? You don't own anything. Stop wasting your money buying physical games on something that could just completely be taken away from you at any given time, including digital licenses.
That's coming from the heart as a PlayStation.
Yeah, real PlayStation fan, unlike you.
So you saw what he just said. The things that they're using is a license. It's not meant for ownership.
License keys! License!
Oh man, did the cat just get let out the bag?
The cat has been out the bag for a long time, brother. It's just you was being a fanboy and didn't want to see that.
Did you hear what he just said? It is a licensed server. It's not meant for ownership, and then it goes back.
But that's what I find so funny, because you ponies talk so highly about how we pay for and how we own our games and how we own our movies and how we own our... You don't own anything. Everything that you've been supporting on PlayStation ain't been nothing but a license key. Let's go. Games to win another W, baby.
So Sony doesn't even have ownership.
So if Sony don't got ownership, then you guys don't got ownership either. Games still with another W.
Renting to you.
Exposed.
You should have to say that. What they're doing is not ownership. Interesting stuff here that he literally just said.
Exposed. Games still with another W, man. I know you guys gonna like this one, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe as always, man. Little Lono with the beanie hat is at it again. He can't stand to see something like this. He can't stand to know that his own online service is being run by Amazon and Microsoft Azure. He can't stand it. He just can't. Don't you ever dare talk about Microsoft ever again if you paying for online on PlayStation. Take care, guys. Peace out.